What's going on, guys, and welcome to Budget Aquatics. So as we all know, there's a Rico's nano tank challenge going on that everybody's participating in, and I figured why not give it a shot. Originally I did not plan on joining this challenge, but after seeing inappropriate reefer pull out that vase, or vase as he likes to say, I kind of just had to. It inspired me to use some of my creativity to join this challenge. So now I know this is not going to be an edited video. I'm still waiting on my editing equipment, so please bear with me. This is a one take, and yeah, so let's get into it. So like my buddy over at Inappropriate Reefer, I went with a vase. This is about a 2.5 gallon vase. I purchased it over at AC Moore. And as you can see here, it currently has water in it. It's gonna get its first water change very soon. But I'm just gonna go through it real quick and let you know what I've done. So, as you can see, this is my rockscape. I apologize. It's gonna be kind of hard to see from this section because you don't really get to see the depth of the tank because there's no, inhabitants swimming around in the water column right now. That is to come very soon. So, but if I go to the side right here, you can see the depth of the tank. There you go, right here. And as you can see, there's plenty of room in here. There we go, there's a better view. So don't mind the filter floss material up here. This is simply just part of my bubble scrubbing. As you can see, there's some there's a bubbler, bubble stone right here, and that's just pretty much aerating the tank as well as taking out some of the organics and pulling it out of the tank. Trust me, this tank was filthy, teeming with all types of invertebrates and microorganisms, and yeah, it seemed to have really cleared up and cleaned up a bit. I also introduced about 9 or 10 blue-legged hermit crabs. There's one right here. They're all over the place, and they are currently the only inhabitants of this tank. So I'm gonna go into specifics about the tank at a later date, but essentially I'm just gonna go over the overview with the equipment I'm currently running. So this tank is drilled. It is a glass tank. It's drilled. It's gonna be plumbed. I'm not done with the plumbing yet because I'm still waiting on a bulkhead from my sump. So this is gonna be the sump setup. Probably about 1/4 of a gallon, half a gallon. I have a little DIY filter. It's just a little bottle. It's kind of hard to see here. I'll go over this in depth in another video. My return pump has just arrived. I got it off Amazon. It's a 210 gallon water pump that can be adjusted. I also got a heater. This is the heater I went with. Mini tank heater. It's supposed to keep water at preset at 77 degrees. I'm also going to be getting a heater controller that's going to make sure that I don't run into any issues with this heater. As I said, 2 to 5 gallons. So originally this tank was supposed to just sit on top of this sump with this piece of wood in between, and it was just going to be desktop mounted. However, I had some spare wood laying around. I figured why not give it a shot and try and build something kind of neat. So this is the stand I came up with. As you can see, this sits in its own section right here, as well as the sump. And this has a lid. It's gonna be hard to take off because I painted it and it's really hard, but this right here is removable, and then it's shortened in the back. It's gonna be really hard to see. It's kind of dark back here, but it's shortened in the back, which allows room for the cords to come out. And down here, there's gonna be another piece of equipment here that I'm not gonna really share right now. Leave some comments in the description if you think you know what it is, as well as there's gonna be an ATO down here, probably around 3 gallons or so. So that's the setup for that. Under here, this is room. It's gonna be a carbon bag, and as well as some type of biomedia to help this thing. Now this sand is live sand that I got from one of my LFSs, and they sell it about $3 by the pound. I bought 2 pounds of it, and it cycled this tank immediately. I literally put these hermit crabs in there within 2 days or so, and they're all surviving. They're all doing well. Currently the tank is not heated. It's just at ambient room temperature, and it's currently sitting at about, as you can see on this little guy right here, 72.6. If you hear any noise, it's just my dog right here doing her own thing. Lighting. So I know for this project I didn't want to spend a lot of money on lighting, so I was scratching my head trying to come up with how the heck was I gonna get a budget lighting system on here. So I just happened to be walking around Lowe's, and I found this guy right here. Now it was a full setup. It did have other equipment, or it had a base, but I knew it was gonna work perfectly, and I picked it up for about under $12. And then I picked up this 3-watt blue LED bulb for around $6 or so. Now I'm currently working on my brackets for my lights that's going to be mounted to this wood top right here. It's coming along. I'll get it done by this week, hopefully. So as far as what's going on up here, this just a wood. I also got this at AC Moore, as well as some other pieces of wood here. And I found this little bowl thing at the dollar store. It came with like about six of them. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this right here, and that's just gonna be kind of like my lens to help my bulb, as well as protect this system, as it's not waterproof. So that's gonna help that. The wood itself on the inside, I'm gonna be protecting this. I'm gonna paint this. The inside of this one's gonna get painted white to help diffuse some of that lighting more evenly and disperse it into the tank. And as well as I'm gonna be installing some LEDs on the inside of this system that's going to be able to put out some better light spectrums. Maybe a couple whites and a couple reds, something of that sort. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, and there'll be plenty of more content to come on this channel. As you can see, I have a 40-gallon breeder planted tank. I just turned the lights off. I'm just running this little light right now just because my DIY light kind of took a crap on me. So we're working on, as you can see here. It's gonna be hard to tell, but I have a pretty decent amount of fish in here, and yeah, I'll go over that in another video. So if you want to see more of that, you know, come over, check me out. This is my reef tank quarantine system going right there. It's a 10-gallon. There's also going to be a lot of equipment reviews on this channel, as you can see right here. And there is my ongoing project, is my 40-gallon breeder saltwater tank. I'll go through it real quick. It's Some pretty cool fish in here. And my sump system down here. So, as you can see, I have water changes gonna be happening very soon. So yeah, so if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel, and let's get this challenge going.